My name's Deepanshi. I'm the communications executive at the Hart House Chess Club. I've been on the executive this past academic year, and before that I was a photographer for the club. For this tournament, I am the chief organizer.
Okay, so being the chief organizer, what sort of experience are you trying to bring the players who are participating in this tournament?
So the Reading Week Open is one of two of our biggest events of the year, along with the Holidays Open. For the players, it's really a way of bringing together the Toronto chess community. So the biggest part of it for us is making sure that the players have an experience where they are able to think back on it and think of it as something that they were able to experience with the entirety of the Toronto chess community and everyone else who loves chess.
Okay. Do you feel that in this modern age where there are lots of distractions and in addition you have other forms of chess that have become popular, that it's difficult to host a classical tournament like this one?
I mean, I think a lot of people think that. A lot of people think that, Rapid and Blitz are infinitely more popular than classical chess these days, and people are way more interested in those formats than they are simple classical chess that's like 90 plus 30. But actually, we were sold out for this tournament 2 weeks into opening registrations, which is the fastest that we've ever sold out, and we had a huge wait list. So I think the claim is a little bit unfounded. And I don't think it's that difficult to be hosting classical chess tournaments. I think people are still very, very interested in classical chess, and that it still holds a lot of value for a lot of people.
What is, so this has been a question that I haven't been able to answer, neither has Victor.
Mm-hmm.
But it's, there's something sort of special about playing classical chess. I mean, what is it? Like when you see people come in, what are they looking for when they come to a tournament like this? It's very hard.
It is very hard. It's 6 rounds of 90 plus 30 chess over 3 days, which is a lot of chess, and it is a lot of hours. I think, if I were to take a guess, I think people actually enjoy delving into that position, thinking deeply about it. I think that's intrinsically the beauty of chess, that you can think for so long about a position and how complex it can get, even though it's 64 squares. It's just 64 squares, and in spite of that, you can get so much out of it.
Right. And of course, playing a tournament like playing online, it's very difficult to find classical chess games.
Yeah.
But what about people who are playing casually or something like that? How is the tournament aspect of it? The fact that there's a rating, how does that appeal to this demographic?
I mean, for a lot of people, rating is just a measure of how good they are. Of course, there's the top players who are striving for higher rating because that means they get to compete internationally, they get to represent Canada. We have players here who have represented Canada at the Olympiad. So for those players, it's of course about getting those opportunities. But I think for other players who are not competitive players, for whom this is just a hobby, or for whom this is not what they want to do with their life necessarily, it's a measure of how good they are, and it's them testing how much better can I be.
That's interesting. Also not an answer we've had yet, I think. We've had shades of it.
Mm-hmm.
What is, with the tournament like this, there are all these challenges that come into bringing it to, just bringing it to life.
Yep.
How do you deal with these challenges? What are the challenges?
That's a great question. I think the challenges differ depending upon what the tournament is when we're holding the tournament. Speaking of 2025 Reading Week Open, we have a storm coming in tomorrow, and we've got many questions about whether the tournament will continue as planned, what we're doing about the storm, etc. So I think that's one challenge where people don't know whether they'll be able to make it, and it's always a challenge of, okay, we want to continue with the tournament, but how do we help people who know that they might not be able to make it because of things that are completely out of their control. Other things include like having enough capacity for people. As I said, we were sold out pretty fast. We had a big wait list, but we didn't really have any way to increase capacity. So I think that's one thing, making people happy, making sure that everybody who wants to play gets a chance to play.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that answer one more time? But just start by saying, start the sentence with the challenges of setting up a tournament like this, and then
The challenges of setting up a tournament like this they vary by tournament, I would say. For this one, we have a storm coming in tomorrow, and people are really concerned about how they'll get here. And I think one of the main challenges so far has been reassuring people that the tournament will go on as planned, while also trying to support them when we know that they won't be able to make it because of things that are completely out of their control. Other things include, making sure there's capacity for the tournament. As I said, we were sold out pretty quickly for this, and we had a huge wait list. So there is also the aspect of ensuring that everybody who wants to play gets a chance to play.